And we're back at it. Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, a little bit more tonight. Hopping back into this one. This is a long game. I was kind of taking a look at the roadmap to see, just how many levels and such we had left. Seems like quite a bit. Now, granted, some of them might be a little on the shorter side because we just finished a level last time we streamed. With a Jeep. We're just kind of riding around this like canyon maze. Didn't really take that long, so surprisingly, in comparison to some of the other levels, that one was relatively quick. But it's hard to say how the rest of this is going to go. From the looks of it, where we left off, this is going to lead into a pretty hefty sized dungeon, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to turn on my controller, join a key, and hopefully it's all good. I think this all freaked out on me last time. I'm not sure what the issue was, but there we go. Okay, new tomb, new dungeon. What are we calling these things? Very interesting. Oh. Immediately we already find something that we can activate. Oh, crap. Oh, no! And immediately I already get poisoned. God damn it. One of the biggest problems of the last level was just having so many issues with spiders. Granted, there was that other deal where we had to find the cave of wonders down at the bottom there. Very easy to miss, and not exactly clear what you needed to do in order to access it. So that was an interesting little segment that we had to deal with. But that aside, it was all right, I guess. You don't want to pick that up? Maybe he needs to put the lighter away. Oh, come on, Andy, look at the thing.
Now what? A medical kit.
There we go. Don't sound so annoyed. Oh, okay. I didn't know we could do that. Much like I didn't know until the last stream that I did that you could light the torches on the wall. I guess I should go around and do that, huh? Probably would help illuminate things a little bit. Might even lead to some treasure or something, you never know. It's like the torches or the lanterns in Legend of Zelda. You light them all in a certain area, this magical treasure chest pops up somewhere. So we could have a similar situation here. Just gotta watch out for the goddamn spiders. By the end of the game, that'll be the thing I'm afraid of the most out of this. Indiana Jones don't like snakes, his dad doesn't like rats. I'm gonna be very mindful of spiders from now on. Yeah, that didn't look too pleasant. Okay. I mean, it was clearly... Well, what can he do, really? It was clearly a trap. I just thought maybe I could squeeze in through the corner there, but... No, evidently not. Well, at the very least, this means that maybe I'll not get bitten by a spider. He doesn't do his little thing, too. Usually if there's a trap nearby, the game is very... immediately wanting to reference it. Like, something doesn't feel right here.
Now what? A medical kit.
But I mean, again, it was fairly evident what it was. I just didn't think that it would immediately kill me like that, so... That's okay. What caused that? Was that the spider? Okay. Well, maybe I can roll over this thing, yeah? Does that work, or does that register as like a... Oh, I see. Hey, see, that works. Oh, wait, not that. Oops. What are we looking at? What are we freaking out about?
What have we here? I think it's a key.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Ah! Probably should have known that there'd be something like that.
Aha.
Okay, so... What are those little pits? Is that just like scorpion pits? That's what it seems like. Really? Oh, okay. Another one of those situations where you just have to be in the exact right spot. I wanted to get a good look at that little window, that little crevice looking thing, but... Guess that just wasn't an option. Wrong one. You know, what was it? There was a... That button right there. I should really... Maybe I'll do it next time. Because I don't know what it's going to take in order to actually do that. And I got to go and enjoy the key and everything. And I have to see if there's actually a button, a hotkey for the machete. But if there's a hotkey for the machete, I should really just rig it to what I have set as the right bumper. Because there's too many weapons. I thought like having a swap button would be good. So that's what I ended up doing with it. But like you could cycle through your weapons, but there's so many of them that it's just not really worth it. So I think I'll probably look into it next time, but yeah, I feel like we probably need to have a machete button. The lighter's good. I like how the lighter's keyed up. Okay. I guess I won't be going that way. So what's up with this? He doesn't want to interact with this thing. I don't even know if that is something I can interact with. Okay. Ah. Well, there you go. What's on the ground there? Also, I don't feel safe about this, so... Whenever there's some stranger danger...
What have we here?
Oh, no. Oh, no, not again. I don't know how many poison kits are going to be down here. Well, I mean, probably a lot if Tomb Raider's anything to go by. It's the weirdest thing about the level. I mean, when you start thinking about it, is that there's all sorts of modern ammunition,
Amazing.
health kits, other
Stones
things
carved like gears.
in these tombs that have been untouched for centuries. At least it seems like with Indiana Jones here, every time we pick up like actual items that we can use, it's because the presence of a modern civilization is nearby. What is this?
It's some kind of switch.
If that's what you want to call it.
Well, that didn't work. I'm doing something wrong.
Elevator? Interesting. Let's take a look around here before we move down. Fish. Some kind of fish carving. Oh.
Hey.
Hey. I'm going to turn down my personal volume a little bit. Dr. Jones is getting in my head. Does that have any effect on what's down here? I guess not. Okay, let's check out this little elevator deal. So what do we got? Oh god. Looks like one of the Chozo. We have an avian, some form of land beast, and a fish. Alright. Pretty typical. Creatures of the earth. I don't suppose I can interact with any of these. Let's see now. I would assume that... Oh, maybe not. Oh. Okay, well, he's still alive. That was a bigger drop than I thought. There was, I don't know, some kind of tunnel it looked like. Can I move any of this? Doesn't seem like he wants to interact with anything. Well, hold up. There are these drag marks on the ground. It seems like I should be able to move. Okay. Well, this one moves. The other one didn't. Ah, there he goes. Can't grab onto there, though there probably wouldn't be anything up there that I would need. Zapender 767. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, I should say. Really tired, just wanted to say hi. Okay, no worries. If you need to go get some sleep, you go on ahead, but thanks for dropping by real quick. Appreciate it. And good night. Yeah, alright. You have a good night then. Maybe we'll catch you a little earlier. If I stream a little earlier at some point. But you take care. Okay. Don't worry about it, but appreciate it regardless. Okay, well, I see. I tried that statue before. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't close enough to it. Didn't want to drag out the goddamn thing. Well, whatever. What was that? What opened up? Was that on the secondary level? And if so, how the hell do I get up there? Doesn't look like any of this. I thought there was a crack at the base of this thing, but it doesn't look like it. Does Indy have a jump? Is he big on jumping? Is he a big jumper? Not really. Well, I don't know. That's moderate. He's no Lara Croft. Lara's jumps. Oh boy, let me tell you. She can get up there. Maybe we could do... Wait, hold up. This is the only statue where it's not covered by something. Cool. Ah, crap. There's something going on over there, too. I think that's the door that opened up, though. Seemed like in the little cutscene that we saw, it was awfully blue in the hallway, so I feel like I should probably go this way. The other one's probably a locked door of some sort.
Look what I found. An idol.
So what's down here? Nothing? Is that just... Okay. I think maybe I ride it up. It's either that or I get crushed. So let's find out which. Oh, this. Okay. Yeah, we were up here. So... Now that we got the statue up here, what now? Looks like he wants something. Maybe one of these will work.
After 2,000 years, the machine still works. And old Azerim didn't even have a college degree.
I'll get a kick out of that, don't you? Yeah, well, I mean, it probably hasn't seen much use, so... That do anything? I mean, aside from rotating the gears? Oh, wait a second. Maybe it moves the slabs. The only thing is, I need to get a third gear in here. Or I need to push one of these onto it. I don't know which. I don't even know if these are movable. Oh, no, they are. Sweet. Hold up. Yeah, I don't know if it exactly works like this, but we'll give it a try. Damn. I was gonna see if I could jump up to the top. So I don't have to bother with the elevator, but alright. Okay, I see. So that just turns the gear. What I need 2 of these aligned. I don't think that's going to happen, though. What? Did you hit that? I was going to say maybe I could pull it back, but I don't think that works either. Do any of these even align? I mean, it seems like they're pretty spread. Oh, wait. Ah, crap. Okay. I think I see it. Only wish I'd seen it earlier. Oh, wait, you're going in the wrong direction. Well, wait a second. That doesn't help me either. I would need to get behind it. I don't think I could drag it or pull it to the side. None of these really have anything where I can actually move it. Trying to think, can I stack any of these? Once it's on this middle tier, I think it's already moving, so there's like no in-between point. Now let me try moving it. This doesn't move them at all, does it? It just changes the position of the statue, which I'm not really sure has any sort of relevancy here. I wonder if I can get 2 next to each other. I guess it probably wouldn't work. No. Just push the thing. Let's just see what this does. I could just push one out to the green door now. We'd have something going on. that might take a bit of work. Hold up. Let's see if we can get one of these working. Probably should have saved before I started messing around with these. We kind of have a restart point, because I don't think we're going to have anything like that anytime soon. I actually need to see the rate of movement on the outer ring, because I'm not really sure where they're aligning. I bet if I could get one off of this rotation. Hold up. I'm sure there's a much simpler way to do this. But it's a work in progress, especially if you've never played this before. I just want to see if I can get one aligned. Yeah, what's up, Lara? I thought this was Tomb Raider for a second. Pretty damn close. It is a bit of a Tomb Raider clone, and this is probably the most Tomb Raider-ish level that we've seen. Well, we just got a goddamn minute here. I think I might have something. Hold up. Yes, this is what I was looking for. All right. So we should have an alignment here, and we get to open up the three-headed door. I don't know what that does or means or what sort of effect it will have, but at least we found an out. Nice. Okay, so what's it gonna do? Have I locked Indiana Jones's butler in the fridge yet? I'm saving that for after the stream. Does he have a mansion? We only ever saw his house once, right? In, what's it? Last Crusade. He is just a teacher, after all. Of course, he's always after that fortune and glory. you telling me I can't get in here? Let's hop over the goddamn thing. Okay, there you go.
These pedestals look like a 3-part shrine. But where are the idols?
That was the hardest thing to do yet. No way, god damn it. Son of a bitch. It looks like we probably need to go into the other rooms before we get into this one. Well, ain't that just the shits? Come on, Indy, get up the goddamn thing. Well, now at least it makes a little sense. I don't want to keep doing this, though. I think we need to open up each one of these little doors, and then we'll find the idols that we're looking for. All right, let's get to it. At least we kind of know how to do it, so I guess it ain't gonna be all that bad. I already got one lined up here. Provided we could actually get it out. But anyway, this game came out in, when did it come out? Like 1998, 1999, something like that. So it was not well after, but it was a little bit after the huge Lara Croft craze. And obviously, from what we could see here, it was trying to capitalize on a particular type of gameplay style. Movement isn't as rigid, but with that, it does make some of the platforming and movement through the levels a little bit more complex. Obviously, when you have a simplistic form of movement with the Tomb Raider games, they're very precise on how you progress through levels. This one, it feels like it's a little bit more freeform, and sometimes that can suck. At the very least, also, it looks like these doors stay open, so we don't have to worry about having to redo any of these gear rooms. It took so goddamn long to actually get in here, though. I might as well save. More spiders. But the real challenging thing about this game isn't even necessarily anything to do with the platforming or all that, even though it was just saying it was slightly more complex than Tomb Raider. But it's like the puzzles. The thing about this game is that if you've played any of the Indiana Jones games that were released prior to this one, barring Greatest Adventures on the Super NES, they were point-and-click adventures. Point-and-click adventures are very particular about how you solve their puzzles, and in similar fashion, so is this game. Obviously, it's got a little blend of the action-oriented gameplay style of Tomb Raider, but there's a lot of puzzles with a lot of vague solutions, and it could be a little bit of a trip to get through. We've seen some oddities in terms of the puzzle solving, so overall, I feel like this could be a longer stream than any of the Tomb Raider games.
Aha! An idol.
Alright. I keep forgetting that the crawl button is to dive. That being said, I mean, the levels offer a little bit of complexity with them. I also do appreciate the number of treasures that you could find. And it leads to you being able to, like, purchase items at the beginning of each level. Yeah, no, it's a decent clone. I mean, this is a LucasArts game, too. You gotta understand that as well. Woohoo! Oh, wait. One thing that I've largely complained about is that Indie ain't that great of a shot. Sometimes it takes a couple tries before he actually hits his mark. I hear some skittering around. Oh, yeah, no, that is... Oh, God. Who's this? The only problem with the version I'm playing is I'm doing this off of the PC, and it's got these god-awful control schemes, like, by default. And I can't change the keyboard control scheme because the game just crashes. So apparently there's no fix for that. So it's a little bit of a flaw. Oh well. I didn't even think that would do anything, but lo and behold, here we are. The music was quirky and then it got scary. So what does that tell me? Something silly but dangerous is in here. But anyway. Yeah, the bindings are kind of bad by default. Otherwise, I would love to do it up like I do with the Tomb Raider games on PC. Strictly keyboard. It works so great. It's fantastic. But with this game, can't quite do it that way. So I instead am using a controller with joy to key, which isn't exactly how the PC game was designed to function. And that can lead to some mishaps with the controls. Was the wall just moving? That was weird. I can't tell if that was a texture glitch or what. Ah. And it also means I have to cycle through the weapons instead of being able to hotkey things and get to them quicker. Now, this game was on the N64, and you can, like, I don't know, the control scheme to me looked a little bit like The Legend of Zelda, where you kind of pick what items you want to hotkey. So, something like that would have been preferable, but yeah, given the fact that this is a PC port, they weren't exactly planning for that. Now, you could use a gamepad. Or no, you could use a joystick if you actually pull it up in the menu. It's like a full-on, like, flight stick. I don't know what the hell I'm getting into here, so I'm just going to save. It seems dangerous. Oh, wait a second. I think that drops me down the middle. Can't exactly tell either. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking at down there. Alright, well. Whoa, okay, never mind. At least there's water down there. We just need to get back up to where we were. Oh wait, that is not here. We need to go the other way, that's right. I need to go back to the death traps. And I need to go back to the spider level, and that should be fun. Question, what the heck are we doing here again? We're looking for a statue, presumably of a bird. Oh no! I was quick on the draw too, but not quick enough. Goddamn spiders. It's actually probably worse than Tomb Raider 3. With the legions of things that can poison you in that game. What's going on here? What is that?
What have we here?
Oh. Ye old spike wall, I see. So wait a second, I never got a bird statue, did I? No. I didn't get nothing. Is there something we need here? Do I need to drop down instead? So many questions. How did I get up here before? Did I hop on it or... Oh, there you go. Okay, this is nothing. The classic Tomb Raider games are pretty fun. I just beat the first one last weekend and had a pretty good time with it. Very simple. PlayStation version means that you can't save where you want. Instead, you have the save points, which kind of sucked. But it really only sucked at the very last part of the level of the game. And otherwise, it was fairly doable. Man, that last level, though, that was shit. God, that was so bad. Maybe we have another breakable wall. Oh, wait a second. Did I miss something up? I think I missed something up here. Damn. Making my way through Tomb Raider 2 at the moment. We just streamed that yesterday. Oh, hey, there's a spot you can climb up. It's so dark in here, I couldn't even tell. Tomb Raider 2 is a different beast altogether, though. This one's so combat-oriented. I'm afraid that I'm going to run out of med kits by the end of the game. That's like my biggest fear. So I'm trying to conserve as much as I can through the playthrough, but... I got my reservations. Oh, no, you don't. God damn. I don't think we're out of this yet. That's what I thought. Oh, look. Somebody did leave a poison kit up here. Ain't that a pain?
Now what? Some medicine.
Okay. So... Ah. The music sounds so triumphant, but doesn't look triumphant. What's going on here? Are we in here before? Oh, no. I see where it is. Hold up, I gotta light every sconce. I'll make it a personal goal of mine. Okay, here we go.
An idol.
Well, that happened. I don't know what that means, but okay. Damn, I was kind of hoping that, you know, there'd be like a quick exit or something back to the room I needed to go to, but it's fine. I'll just walk back. Oh god. Well, you know what? Actually, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't what I was planning on doing, but in all honesty, it should have been. Wait, I don't remember which way I need to go now. I think we exit this way. Okay. So I don't know if I should be placing the statues now or what, but I guess I'll just go ahead and do that. So what we get? Bird? There you go. Ye old bird idol. I guess I'll go ahead and do the fish one next. Speaking of Tomb Raider, I've had half a mind to watch the shitty movies. I don't know if I should. I feel like it might be a mistake, but oh damn, we had a lineup right there. That means we'll just come back around then. I had forgotten one thing: is Daniel Craig is actually in the first Tomb Raider movie. He's got like a supporting role as some guy. He's a lot skinnier back then. But I had just gotten through watching all of the Bond movies. Not that that would be a good transition in anything, but hey, if he's attached, I guess. Okay. So that one's all the way at the back. We should just be able to turn this thing around back to that one point and get a lineup relatively easily. There we go. Fish room. I wonder what's going to happen in here. Damn, water. Who could have seen this coming? Oh shit, there's actually like killer fish in here. We haven't had to deal with that in a little while. Can you fit down there? I guess you can't. Can't use a part either, so I can't like shake it loose or anything. This fish is making me nervous. Oh god, there's 3 of them. No, that's not gonna help anything. Yeah, see what I tell you. He's not really the best shot, but goddamn, your aim is way off. He's pointing right at him. Bullets are flying in a completely opposite direction. Maybe I should take out the submachine gun. Maybe I should use a grenade. It's like he doesn't want to aim that low. Maybe he's got something against killing fish like he had against killing the wolves. I should have just thought of something. Is there a whippable spawn around here? Oh, crap.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea. What's your problem with it? I actually shot the damn thing a couple times. I don't know if I killed it, but I shot it. So what was the other thing There was like a little panel on the thing, but it was not a good idea, apparently. But this... It doesn't look like it's anything. It's just a statue. It's a damn shame you don't have a waterproof flashlight. Let me try this again. See if he can squeeze himself through here. I guess that's not going to happen, eh? There's a little bit of an opening at the top, too. It's too narrow. All right. Let's see. I don't think there's any climbable spots.
That will never work.
So what exactly is it, and why won't it work? It looks like a slot, like something is supposed to go in there. Explain it to me. You obviously know what it is. Oh, wait, no, we got a key, didn't we? There we go. You should have said it looks like it could take a key, Indy. Seems like I've got that key a while back, though. I didn't think I'd be using it, like in a puzzle room like this. But I guess you gotta use it somewhere. Ah. Snake? What the hell is that? Something's hissing. Oh no, it is a snake. Two snakes? This is really starting to feel like Tomb Raider. Bunch of hidden little crevices and other things that you need to get into. Oh, no! Alright, well, at least it's not dangerous. It's just, you know, a waste of time. But I guess I'd rather it be a waste of time than die and have to reload. Because that'd be even a bigger waste of time. I don't know if I didn't get the trajectory on that jump right or if he couldn't make it. I would assume he'd have to make it, though. Might have been me. I might have been, like, slightly off with it. Or maybe didn't jump at the last second. See, unfortunately, when it comes to the jumps here, unlike Tomb Raider, where you can just back up and then hold the jump button and she'll automatically be timed to jump at the right moment. Lara will, that is. Pronouns, pal. With this, you have to time it yourself, which you'd think in some circumstances would be a little easier, but once you get used to how that control works, well, there ain't just no going back, is there? I'm gonna go to the front. What are you doing? I'm just gonna make a save. There we go. It's just something we can look out to, I guess. I'm just gonna long jump it. Might be overshooting it a bit, but well, we know his regular jumps kind of suck, so. Getting a little dark. There we go.
Товарищи, stay alert. The Americanians may already be here. He's a smart one, that fellow. That's why we summoned Spetsnaz. Our previous security detachment failed.
Spetsnaz?
Make sure you don't. Now, берите позиции.
Ocelot.
What happened here?
Oh, okay. Whoa, geez, that is a strong beam of light. Jesus. You'd think there'd be some sort of like refractor lens or something. Okay, so well, it's starting to make a little more sense, I guess. We need to get some light down somewhere. We also have Spetsnaz to deal with, so. He's running. Oh, hey, there's a mirror here.
A silver mirror. I know he'd like to get her hands on that.
Okay. Did Sophia ever request a silver mirror? Remember that.
Ты опять здесь? Ты опять здесь?
That's a close call.
Aha.
Okay, so we got the statue. Do we need anything in here? Like particularly in this room? Oh wait, this is a starting room. Actually, probably would have been better if I just jumped into the pool and went back into the puzzle room, but... Well, I guess I'm fine with getting the ammunition. Might as well use the automatic pistol for a little bit, though. It seems like we got a lot of ammo for it. Oh, right. In my need to rush through...
Ты опять здесь?
Oh, great.
Эй, ты!
A silver mirror. I know who'd like to get her hands on that.
Стой на месте! Ты опять здесь?
Oh. Yeah, we shot each other. Didn't work out so great the second time, did it? I guess it's probably because I had the machine gun out. Not exactly the best thing to
Стой
use.
на месте! Стой!
A silver mirror. I know who'd like to get her hands on that.
Стой!
What's this?
Alright. At least we made it back through with less damage taken. Can't be upset about that. I don't really want to drop down either, because that was a pretty hefty climb. I don't know if he can do, like, the drop hold thing that Lara can do. Okay, he cannot. But that's okay. At least there was the water down here.
Стой!
Shit. You know what? This guy's close enough where I don't need the... I need something with a little more kick and fire rate.
Эй, ты!
Shit. Where was he? Is he in here? Where? Oh, wait.
Старайся, пацани! Джонс? Ты, иди сюда!
In all honesty, I probably shouldn't be putting the statues up, considering they're in here now, but... I'm just gonna do it anyway. Because I'm assuming that the game NPCs are not going to be lifting the statues from their spots. Okay, so we need to redo this to get the beast door open up, and should be good. think we'll have an alignment on the next one. I'll just hit that now because we're probably going to need it. Ooh, it's dark in here. Oh, whoops. Nope, not help. Let's get back into the game. There we go. So what is this? Okay. It's like I was getting a message, but it's not related to the stream, so therefore I do not care. Can't you just hold on to the lighter and climb up at the same time? Is that really so much to ask? What? Hey, if I just open this, you shouldn't be in here.
Иди сюда!
So he walked over that trap panel. Nothing happened to him. Well, nothing set off anyway. I guess if you're coming back from the opposite direction, it's probably not going to do anything. I guess they are Spetsnaz after all. Maybe they're so good at their job that they could sneak in here without actually opening any doors. A little bit wary about those ramps too. I feel like if I do anything near them, something's going to come rolling down, so just watch out for that. Well, at least we know what room we're in. Are any of these movable? I guess this is just the one room that they felt like decorating. Alright. I wonder, if I had done the beast room first, would we still get the soldiers in here, or would there have been soldiers in one of the other rooms? Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of room to fight in all the other ones. Some pretty tight confines. I see the statue there, but let's take a look and see what's on the upper level first. If that's even doable. I think there's an invisible barrier in there. That's a shame. Okay.
An idol.
No! Oh, God. Thank God the statue was just right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hopping up all over the place, eh? I just wanted to go to the edge, but despite the fact that I was walking, he just went on over. Guess it worked out for the best. Oh no. Wait, I just delivered it right into their hands, whatever it is. Shit. I was safe the first time. I figured it'd be safe this time too, but I guess not. Oh. Well, you can't win them all. Do I have a better gun for this? I guess not really.
Sтой!
Hey, see!
No. Alright. Maybe I should go in through the other route.
Стой на месте!
Ooh. Is that a shotgun?
Gun.
Oh, excuse me, it's just a gun. Okay. It's a shotgun, alright, cool. Probably pretty powerful at close range, but it's only got 5 shells, so... Figured that would happen. Okay. Hey, wait a second. Oh, right. That isn't where we needed to go. We need to be going down, not up. The thing is, I don't think there is a path down from there, aside from the dropping down from the middle. Hmm.
Стой на месте! Стой!
Yeah, this is gonna turn out bad. Alright, we got one down.
Ты опять здесь?
Ow.
Okay, so now that we got all of that taken care of, what exactly do we do? We got the light down to the bottom. I'm not even sure if that was the ultimate goal to begin with. Oh, wait, the mirror.
Nope.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. It needs to go into the hands. Oh, there you have it. That was a very puzzle-intensive one, but it was kind of a cool level. Not too not too vague on some of the solutions too. It was pretty straightforward, though it was still, somewhat challenging in areas, but I think I appreciated that one a little bit more than some of the other ones that we've done. We got 2 poison kits. First aid kit, trauma kit. Got plenty of herbs and other healing items, so I think we're good on that. You know what? I'm just going to stick with what I got. Aside from the, poison kits. Also, Olmec Valley.
Where am I? Unmapped territory for sure. But I'll bet Azarum found it long before I did.
This is actually the story about how the Simpsons really got the head in the basement. Alright. Let's do a save, because we know every time we restart the level, gotta watch a cutscene. Not that it was extensive, but give it one more look just to make sure I'm not missing any herbs. Shouldn't be too hard to tell, but sometimes when you're rolling through here, it's harder to distinguish the pick-upable herbs from just like the standard foliage. Oh. What is that? Wait, was that a jaguar? It moves so daintily. I thought it was actually some form of ape, but it had spots, and I've never seen a spotted ape before. Oh, shit. Is this another? Oh, god damn it. I think that this might be another situation where we have an animal that Indiana Jones isn't willing to kill. He just scares it off. Despite the fact that it's going to maul his fucking face off, it's like, nah, we'll just shoot it in the air. Laura wouldn't have any qualms about killing animals. Seems to be a favorite pastime of hers, actually. I'm going to investigate over here. Looks like the valley leads down a little bit. Whoa! Doing the Lindy Hop. The valley leads on a little bit further, but again, I wouldn't like to miss any healing herbs. This wouldn't be good.
Must be a pressure switch. Whoops. I need something to hold this pressure pad down.
Whoops. Well, it looks like there's a path out there, so I would only assume that there's something up there that we need to move. Or get moving. Can't jump on that. Kind of wonder how bad the fog was in this game, on the N64 in particular. You know how Nintendo loved their fog.
I don't know. Maybe I've gone too far.
Well, maybe you have, but isn't it worth checking out? I think we could hop up on this. But anyway, there's like these big open areas here. I can't believe that they'd actually be able to see out the far distances like that. Alright, well, he had a point. There is this little section here that I missed. Try not to rush into anything, I guess.
Something's in there.
You don't say. Oh. Look at that face. Alright, the next one is a gun. Whoops. Ah, crap. Ah! No!
Hey, an idol.
Okay, I think the problem up here was I had the lighter. Or no, I had the whip out. I don't know if he can grab on... I mean, okay, I guess it's just safe to assume that if he's got anything in hand, he can't grab onto a ledge. I had the feeling like he could, but you know, whatever. There's also that little step, too. Looks like a cheerful fellow. Hey, look at that, an Olmec head. I feel like I'm standing on a pressure plate.
It's a monumental Olmec head. So that's who lived here in Azram's day.
Not exactly round, is it? I feel like it more should be very slowly sliding.
It's a monumental Olmec head. So that's who lived here in Azram's day. Whoa.
Well, wow and whoa. It's really essentially the same thing now, isn't it? I feel like there was something else in that room up there, but I don't know that I want to go back to check it out. You know, what with the jaguars and everything. We drop down anywhere? Or? Okay. Alright, that works.
Well, that ought to do it.
Cool. Now about getting up there. Maybe back in the other valley that I was heading into before he said, you've gone too far. Maybe that's how we get up there, but it's like, we've only ever seen the bridge, really. I'm gonna go back up here real quick, because I feel like there was something else in the room just prior to pushing the thing. It's another one of those deals where it looks like I'm doing a side exploration gig, and then it ends up being the thing that you need to do. And maybe there wasn't, but I feel like it might be worth a look. Okay. I guess not. That's mostly what I was looking for. It's like around the corner here. It seemed like there might be something, but it might be cracked. No? Okay. I guess we already found it earlier. Okay, so let's go ahead and start heading up into the other part of the valley. What's up, Benny Jose? Welcome. Welcome back. Do I need to see another Deller in their B-Day suit? Ooh. When was that happening? Speaking of Dellers and B-Days, and his birthday coming up, he said he was going to be doing some Tekken. Some birthday Tekken. Is it coming back for me? Oh, no, he went over that way. Let's see if we can circumvent him a little bit. I don't think I want to go back over there. Oh, wait, we got another pressure plate deal here. When did that open up? Still can get a chub off of it. Alright, well, that's slightly horrifying, but, yeah, well. Whatever works, right? At least we can feel something. So many damn bridges. Okay, we got a bunch of fish down here too. Oh, I see. Hold up. Let's get a little more air in before we go back through there. No, 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 no. It's a little hard to tell from that angle, actually. Oh. It's not even anything important. Just get the treasure real quick, please. Thanks. Oh, did I get it? I was having such a hard time shooting the fish the last time around. I'm a little surprised. Looks like I'm getting a direct hit with this guy too, but well, actually, it kind of looks like the bullets are ricocheting off him. Definitely killed that other one. I see its body down at the bottom. So, am I missing something here, or what's going on? There's got to be a way. I wonder if there's a way back. So. Fuck off. As he said before, we might be going a little bit too far at this point. Because I'm not seeing a whole lot. I mean, at least we got some coins, so that's good. But I'm thinking that we probably need to cross that bridge first. I just don't know how to access it. There's got to be something in here. Because I didn't see anything, like, coming into this area, it didn't seem like there was anything connecting. The only thing that kind of gets me up to that height is, like, walking around through here. Oh, you know what? There's this, yeah, there's this little offshoot to the side. I never looked at this, did I? Okay, here it is. I saw that for like a second, and I'm like, I'll check back on that. I never did. I forgot about it. He seems angry. Something down there.
Aha.
Gold coin. Okay, look at this. Whoops. Might need a little room on this one. Oh. Actually killed it in one shot. What kind of snakes are these? These ain't coral snakes, are they? Red on black, friend of Jack. Red on white. Say goodnight? I don't know.
Of course that didn't work.
Well, I didn't know that anything was supposed to work to begin with. Did we even get anything? What's in here? Nothing? Maybe it's a safety net from falling up from somewhere else. Didn't really look like it, though. Any cracked walls? Everything looks relatively stable. Can he? He can't use... Okay. Can't use parts underwater. Oh, there's a switch. The water seemed too odd for nothing to be in here. Stay back, snakes. Oh, wait, we got another smiling cube. Eh? Oh, I see. Okay. We saw that the last one just started raging out there, so it's been a little while since we saved anyway. Might as well do that now. Can I push it any more, or is that the extent?
There's no room to maneuver. I sense a trap.
Oh, Jesus. It was like it was angry at me, trying to get up on the ledge there. Like a feral dog, it just leapt up, trying to get me from behind. Didn't work out, though. So did it actually fall out? Oh, no, it didn't.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. That won't work.
So wait a second. How the hell do I get out? We seem to have a predicament here. Oh, no, he moves that way too far.
I'm out of room here.
No, you're not.
I can't push this any further.
Are you kidding me?
That will never work. I'm out of room here.
Okay, so I either need to pull it back a little, or I soft locked myself.
There's no room to maneuver. There's no room to maneuver.
Huh. Let's see if I can shake it up. I think I soft locked myself somehow because for some reason I could pull that other statue back, but I can't push it forward again. That's a little weird.
Whoops. That won't work.
What is the chalk even for? I don't know why I have it.
I'm out of room here.
Well, that's very interesting. I'm thinking I need to reload.
I sense a trap.
You know what? I might... I might need to outrun the thing. Because let's see. Unless I could do something up here, which I may or may not be able to... Nah, this looks cracked. Hold up. Let's give Ergon's part a try. Oh, no, that's cracked. Ah, and we get the little side route up here. Well, that makes more sense. But what doesn't make sense is when I push the block or pull the block back, why can't I push it forward despite the fact that there's clearly some space there? So that was a little shitty, but you know, I guess an oversight. I don't know. Something over here. Oops. Oh shoot. I need to be up there. Oh man, do I gotta... I think I might have to walk all the way back. Because, yeah, I can't get up that hill. You know what? I think it would take just as long just to reload the thing. Or not even. Though I am curious. I wonder if I can outrun this thing.
I sense a trap.
Every time I drop off the thing, it just automatically catches on to the wall. That's the only problem here. Alright, well, as long as I'm able to drop down onto the platform below, I think we probably should be okay.
What's this?
Oh, whoops. Not that, you can't shoot your way out. As much as I would like to. God damn, I hope this brick squashes that jaguar down there. I'm just sick of getting chased by it. Alright, Indy, come on. Line yourself up. There you go. Whoa, jeez! What the hell sent that off? Goddamn, Indiana, you been working out? Shit, okay, Jesus. Thank you, Jaguar, for mauling me here, thanks. I think this is a fine situation where we probably have the right to kill something. We can kill all the Russian Spetsnaz we want, but when it comes to these Jaguars and wolves,
Well, that ought to do it.
that ain't an option. So I'm guessing I need to go back through here. I need to work my way back up there. Jeez. Okay, you must have the Mauser. Thing's got a hell of a fire rate on it. It's too bad I don't get much ammunition. Most of these guys don't seem to be carrying that. Well, I'm just gonna keep it out.
Ты опять здесь? Ты опять здесь?
Just want to see if it's fine if I can pick this up real quick.
Ты, иди сюда!
Thanks. Wait a sec. Ah, here we go. Oh, yeah, you know what? This is another situation, I think, where I superseded the bridge and just completely forgot about the path. Okay, here we go. We're probably going to need to drop back down. Yeah, actually we do, because I did see the pressure panel down at the far end there. So we'll need to drop down again, walk all the way back through it again. But I guess once you have everything, it's not terrible. All the bridges extended and whatnot.
сюда! Эй, ты!
I'm sure it came in quick. Ooh! I thought we were just doing little hops on the little platforms there. I didn't think there was going to be a massive drop.
Какая прекрасная! Давайте, товарищ! Эх, ты! Я опять здесь! Стой на месте!
I just wish that the camera function was a little bit better. I think we'll be safe if I stick along the edge, though. There's like a massive drop down there. Additional little path down here, but doesn't look like there's anything. Might just be a trap. Accidentally fall down one of these holes. If you manage to live, you can come back out.
Now what?
So, what is this? It's the dank, dark pit. If there's something down here, I ain't seeing it. Oh wait, hold up. There might be a ledge up here. I can't get up on that though. I don't think that's a ledge. I think that's just part of the polygon mapping. The seam is right there, nothing else. None of this looks cracked. See if it comments on any of the walls. This might be, I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it. Is there even another path? Hold up. Oh wait, yeah, there's something going on up there. Got some gold coin, I guess that's good. Whoops. Well, not gonna bother going after the coins. It's fine. I do think I will probably need to kill these guys, though.
Старайся, товарищ. Иди сюда. Ты
Ooh. Goddamn. I'm just forgetting myself here.
какая прекрасная.
Actually, I want the other gun.
Ты, иди сюда.
They took that bullet hard. Careful now. Careful. I said careful. Okay. So there's something that needs to be cleared up here. I don't actually think that the walk button or the walk speed protects you from going over the edge. I'm thinking about this like it's Tomb Raider. See, if you use the walk button in Tomb Raider, Lara doesn't go over the edge. You could push as long as you want, but she's not going to walk over the edge as long as she's walking. Indy, he don't give a shit. You talk about people liking to live on the edge. He lives off of it. So you cannot walk up to the edge unless you're exactly facing it. I know I've done it before. But if you're just like walking along the side of it, he's just gonna walk right off. Crazy bastard. But you see, it kind of sucks when it comes to situations like that. What are you doing, Indy? Situations like that, where you have to get real close to an edge in order to progress. Okay, I guess he just doesn't want to jump on that. Also, instead of trying to walk over here, you know what? Never mind. The sidling is very, very slow. Okay. Well, it was a lot more effort than it should have been. I didn't miss anything, did I? Probably something down in that pool, but I'm just going to look over here real quick. Oh, hey, here's our bridge. See, this is the first time I've actually seen the bridge before I actually get to it. Or get to extend it, anyway. Well, there's our Olmec head. That looks like one of the pirate gold. One of the cursed Cortez coins from Pirates of the Caribbean. brick here. I don't know if I can make that jump. Oh, well, I definitely can't get over that way. So, I'm gonna have to. Oh, wait, there's a platform underneath. See, I wouldn't have been able to make that jump, and that platform was there. Ah, it's just as I thought. Water has to get drained out first. Okay, well, I guess we'll make our way back down. We know how it's been with the fall damage and everything, though. Uh-oh. Hasn't happened in a while. Sometimes, when I hit the save button, I don't know, the screen just goes black. Seems like pressing the escape button works okay, but... Okay. Is this Olmec head gonna kill me? They seem to be hell-bent on trying to crush me or do some other shit. I don't know. I wonder why this is movable. I saw it when I was swimming. It was thought that looks movable, but I don't know why. Maybe I need, oh, you know what? Okay. I think I need it to get back up to the secondary level. Anyway, no, that's not what we need. Looks like it just gets flung out the window now. Hopefully, if it does, it'll land straight on the pressure plate.
There's no room to maneuver.
You think maybe I gotta put the water back on? Maybe the water pressure will spit it back out. I just don't know how to go about doing that. Well, I guess I do, but I'm not sure if we could get back up there. I don't think that... Let's see how far this goes. I was going to say, I don't think that we need to walk all the way outside and then pull it from the outside. This goes pretty dang far. Fills back up. There we go. Right on it, too. Very good. That's what I was looking for. Okay, I do want to jump off this, but just in case. See, that's why it's saved. Okay, well. I wonder if I could do a running jump. You think that'll work? That worked. No, get up. I guess maybe I need to be in front of a pillar. Kind of embedded in the ground there a little bit. Snake in the grass. I don't know. The fact that there were bricks over there made me think that maybe something was special or important for that spot, but I guess not. That looks like a drop. Guess it was.
Something's in there.
Okay, so what is this? New area, yes? That's what it looks like. I wonder if I need to get on top of that. Right. There's snakes to be shot first. A lot of snakes down here. Okay. I don't know if this is the entrance to something. Like a new level, or if this is going to be a whole ordeal on its own. Let's give it a little look. We'll see if we can determine that. It is just a little bit dark. Okay. A little brazier down here. Huh. Yeah, I think that's just supposed to bar me from jumping over there. Ooh. Good thing I shot the other two first.
What's this?
Make up for the ones that I skipped over. That face just looks confused.
With a little sweat, this might move.
Well, I guess we better start sweating.
That didn't quite work.
Alright, fair enough. Can I climb on it? I don't think I can make that jump over there. Seems a little too far. I think I need to push this down. Oh, no, I need to get it to the upper level. Tip it over from the top, I see. And my left ear is bugging me. Feels like there's something in my headphones. Ever see that spider, or the image of the spider and like the cup of the headphone? That always freaks me out. I think about it. It's like in the inner rim, so you can't see it when you're putting it on, but you start jostling around, I'm sure you can feel it at some point. Well, I need to get to the top there. I think that tongue is barring the way. I don't know if there's a way to get that to suck it back in or what. Maybe we break it off. Might even need to swing across it. I'm not sure. Let me find out. Let me see what this switch does. Okay. It didn't do anything about the tongue, but it opened up the door. It's a good thing I checked that. I figured that it would just open up the door from the other side, but considering that it never closed. Well, alright. Let's see how it is. Just checking, making sure there's nothing that needs to be done with that either. I might just be able to hop up onto the tongue, like it's a grabbable point, maybe. Oh, this. Wait, is that? Oh, shit. That sucks. Here, I want to test out to see if I can actually grab onto the tongue. Yep, I can. Okay. So, I don't got to do nothing about that. Oh. Oh.
What have we here?
It's just gold coins. It's not really all that important, is it? Okay, well, unfortunately, it seems like the door is timed. I don't know if I can get down here without... Okay. Severely injuring myself. But at least I didn't die. Also, I was fooling around a lot before I could actually get to that door, so... Hopefully it's not triggered by, like, some sort of panel or something like that. What's up, Cosplay Fit CT? Welcome back. Your favorite level? It's been an interesting one so far. Pretty straightforward, too, which I can appreciate. We don't have weird things like we gotta cut bridges down. Hold up. So what does this do? Nothing? Does that just open up the door? Maybe it's already pushed in. But yeah, this one and the last one have been pretty good. There you go.
Well, that ought to do it.
That'll do it indeed. Let me see if I could drop down here without killing myself again. Actually, I'm just going to see if I could survive. And then maybe, after that, we'll see if I need to get a health thing out. That's fine. Not too bad, not too bad. It's a bit of a late one, so unfortunately I'm probably going to call it here pretty soon, but I've been doing okay. Got work in the morning, so you know how that goes. How have you been? Good to see you back here for the stream, though, so I do appreciate it. There we go. Alright. I don't think there's anything super interesting over there. Oh, right, you don't hold that. A bit of platforming. These have been feeling a little bit more and more like Tomb Raider, mostly because we've been doing a good number of puzzles too, but we've been doing a lot more platforming, I feel, than some of the previous levels, so... And it's not even, like, hardcore platforming, it's just simple platforming to get around. Timed switches, timed doors, lots of jumps. This one's elevated. I wonder if there's something over here. No. There's a snake up there. Oh. Oh, shoot. And we were doing so good without having to use a poison kit. I forgot I had the whip out last. Ooh, surprisingly, got it in one shot. 6 to 7 days out from having a new fedora delivered. Sold final product today. Came out spectacular for a Last Crusade hat. Nice. So you're having it custom tailored? Or is this from just some place that doesn't make to order? Nothing like the feel of a fine hat, though. As someone who used to wear quite a bit of them. Everything? I gotcha. Before we go and investigate the big giant pyramid, I'm gonna check out the side grounds. Make sure there's nothing to miss out on. But yeah, I'm someone that at one point, not really so much anymore, but at one point I was needing to wear a suit at least twice out of the week. I always felt like a good hat sort of completed everything, especially when I spent a decent amount of time outdoors. Used to have a whole hat shop down here in downtown. They used to do some custom orders that were pretty nice.
Now what? Medicinal herbs.
Nothing specific. I wasn't getting in the likeness of anything in particular, but sometimes it's good to have a nice tailored hat for your fat head, in my case. My head's not that big. It's bigger than some people's, though. I had a friend that had a massive head, though. Nobody's hat could ever fit him. His head was just too damn big. And then, on the opposite end, I had just a little pin drop headed fellow as a friend. He had the smallest head we've ever seen. He knew it. A couple people pointed it out. I'm sure he didn't like that, but...
Aha. An idol.
We didn't come all this way for an idol, did we? Oh, here we
go. Why am I getting this creepy feeling?
Probably something creepy is about to happen. I don't know what's going on with these jewels, though. They look a little suspect. Let's see. Get the second slot saved in. This is a bigger fall than I thought it was going to be. Well, see, that's why it's a good thing that I saved. These guys are all about accuracy. They study the still shots from the film, any scene you want. Nice. That is some detail work from the sounds of it. Pretty cool, though. Always would have loved to get into the cosplay scene, but I had half a mind to spend some big money on a couple things. Never really could quite commit to it, but I can appreciate the effort that people go through. Come on. Get it lit. Oh, hey, look at that. Lighting the braziers actually do something. Oh, God. Is that living?
Snakes.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I hate snakes, especially big ones.
That's already on my ass. I think they're from Spain. Oh, okay. So you're getting, I'm assuming, international shipping. Well... Oh, hey, and just snakes drop from the ceiling. That's always cool. I'm assuming that this is one of those deals where conventional weapons don't affect it very much. On the other hand, there is a platform over there. I don't know what it does. Possibly nothing. Oh wait, no, not that. wrong button. Wrong tool for the job. Okay. It's a good thing we stocked up on these medical herbs. Ugh. Watch it just be a second one. Wouldn't that be grand?
Oh, it opened. Must be
a pressure switch? Okay. Pressure switch I could deal with.
pressure switch. Ow. Oh. Ow.
Well, I don't suppose there's a way to take off one of the razors. Maybe it doesn't do anything. Oh, wait. Oh, don't tell me I gotta push that. Oh, it's timed. Well, what do you know? I think it's timed anyway. Let's go see. Okay, so it is raised. Bad time to lose the magic.
Aha.
What the hell's that? Oh, it's a part.
Here's what I'm looking for. Another part of the Babylonian machine. Judging by the glyphs, it even comes with instructions. Let's see. Hearken, mortal. Verily does my device raise man on high. If ye doubt, seek but the jewels of heaven. Why are these inscriptions always so damn poetic?
So damn poetic. All right. Let's just use it, yeah. Let's see what this does. Oh, you know what? We saw jewels. Quetzalcoatl. Snake God, yeah, we've seen some other adaptations of Quetzalcoatl in other video games, but if they did something like that in the movie, in a movie, that'd be interesting. Okay, well, we can hover. Shit. Oh, no. Oh. Well, at least I know what to do. Should have saved when I got the part, though. Oh, right. It's a big jump, isn't it? Just can't leave well enough alone, can I? Just need to go for the big jumps. Can I drop from here? No, well, it worked. Why don't we try opening the other one first? Even though I don't know which one it is. Oh, okay, the one with the big snake on it. That's probably... Oh, wait, no, they both have snakes on them. I think this one is where the pressure pad plate is. Okay. We need to center ourselves. Okay. So got that. Eliminates the need to do this while the snake is chasing us.
Must be a pressure switch.
I'm gonna hit it so just in case. I don't know. It's relevant to something. Right. Just need that extra centimeter. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of them drops lately, the past couple levels. And he could take a bit of damage, but... You know... Some of these are just steep enough.
Snakes. I hate snakes. Especially big ones.
Shoot. Well... I should have figured that it wouldn't be able to last all that much, but... Nope, not that. Whoa. Whipped out the gun for a second.
Aha. Here's what I'm looking for. Another part of the Babylonian machine. Judging by the glyphs, even comes with instructions. Let's see. Hearken, mortal. Verily does my device raise man on high. If ye doubt, seek but the jewels of heaven. Why are these inscriptions always so damn poetic?
Okay. So I don't even think that there is a means to beat this thing. I think maybe we just need to look for an escape route. Yes. I'm just trying to think here. Let's still use this to get out. Slink by it without it seeing me. I think I need to get to that upper level, unless there's something that I could actually use to beat the snake, because there's that secondary level down there, but I feel like we maybe just need to get on the upper part. There we go. And away we go. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. There was nothing that attached to this. Maybe I could just shoot it. Can I just shoot it from here? I don't think that's an option. Well, maybe I could use the part. Whoops. Not the gun. This thing, I want to see what this does. Okay, wow.
Ow, ow, ow.
I guess it's only natural that it'd be constrictive like that, but it's a hell of a tactic. Okay. Let's see what we could do. I feel like there's something else that could be done with these parts. Oh. Is there something up here? Oh, this is weird. You need a stun double to make sure those falls stop breaking his legs. No kidding. Yeah, well, 80 is a hell of an age. Most people ain't doing stunts at age 80. Most people. Some people will, but yeah, I think at this point you'd need a stunt double before trying to take on anything strenuous. One of the automatic doors clamped down on his leg during the filming of The Force Awakens. That's what caused him to have a leg injury. So I'm sure he's not looking forward to doing anything too strenuous, but you know, then again, stunt doubles and all that. I think what I need to do is I need to use this to get away from him, and then I need to find out what's up on some of these other parts. I need tocklets. Not yet. Let me... because I haven't looked around the entirety of this yet. I see that there are other points that I could get to. It's just that I'm having a heck of a time trying to get around this snake, so... Let's see... Oh, wait, not that one. Okay. That's certainly something. I think I see what needs to be done here. The problem is just getting it done. Not that. Slowly get away from that snake. Well, we got a piece of him. Oh, God. Just whittle it down, I guess. Yeah, the baby snakes. Or I guess that'd just be regular snakes, but maybe they're his baby snakes. They'll just kind of launch out in front of you. Not close enough, eh? I feel like I'm not going to get the timing right, so I'm just trying to head over to it as quickly as I can, but... Okay. I'm just going to use a small medical sprig. Woo! Aw. Pretty damn close. Just in case he decides to spit one out again. Oh, behind me. Yeah, don't want to be stepping on that platform. Oh, shoot. Texture glitches. Oh, why did it have to be texture glitches, exactly? I'm gonna use this one just to get by here, and then... Let's go. Let's see if we can knock it out with this. Hopefully I don't have to be as specific, like get the head or anything like that. I'm a little worried that might be what it's coming down to. Oh, no, you don't. Still going. Ugh. You know what? Just in case this doesn't work out. I feel like I've made a decent amount of progress here. Didn't even touch the ground. That's right. Oh, wait, is there one up here? Sounded pretty damn close. Yeah, we might just have to be specific on the part we hit. I don't know if it's just like doing this X amount of times. Well, thank you. Thanks for the gift. Ah. I feel like that was close enough. Wrong button. Is that one dead? I can't. Yeah, it is. Oh! Now it just explodes. Thank God. Watch I get killed by a little one on the way out. I would not be surprised. Ugh. Keep accidentally doing that. You 3D printed the Raiders pistol. Looks pretty real, but is ripped off in price. Plus, you have the machete sword from Temple. You need professional assembly and paint. Yeah, to kind of get that weathered look. Whoa. Who else uses a whip but Indy?
We've captured a jungle animal. Careful now, he's a magnificent specimen.
That's pretty cool, though. Back when I first got a job, I started buying a couple replica guns. 1911 was one of the first ones I wanted. But yeah, there's some places can do some pretty decent work when it comes to your paint jobs, and if you want like the weathered look, or if you want it accurate to whatever time period that you're trying to have it represent. But it's hard to find some quality work on that, that's for sure. I think I want to buy one more poison kit. I feel like I'm still good on the ammunition. I don't think I really want any of that. First aid kit, sure. There seem to be fewer and far in between, so still want to see if I could save up for that secret map, but I don't know if that's going to be happening anytime soon. VI what now? Oh, it's a ship. Well, at least I let him keep his satchel and his hat. Just need a picture of Lenin in here, just so you don't forget. Almost no. All right. Giant obvious lock. Probably shouldn't be placing those there. Hit and miss. Got someone in mind, but haven't been able to get in contact with her. Yeah, that could be a problem too. Sometimes people just get a little bit too busy with work, or if it's not necessarily their day job, that could be a problem too. However, that's going to be the end of the stream for tonight. Almost hit up 3 hours, so it ended up being a long one, which I wasn't even really planning on doing. But hey, the game's fun, so we can go a little long with these. But yeah, it's good. We've made a decent amount of progress, I feel. So now we're captured into the bowels of some form of Russian freight ship from the looks of it. But we'll pick this up in a few days, probably. Tomorrow I'm going to return to Tomb Raider 2. May or may not start up Ocarina of Time sometime this week. We'll see. But I think probably the soonest we'll come back to Indy is going to be on Friday. So stay tuned. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it as always. And you, Indy, Cosplay Fit CT, thank you for stopping by. It was good chatting with you. Maybe we'll see you on the next one. But yeah, it's a late one. So catch you guys later. But have a good night. Take care. We'll see you later.